All right. All right. Hello, my family. Welcome to stream. This is kind of a setup stream because I've never done this before. So I'm just going to be doing everything that I normally would do, except live with you guys. I'm just going to get going. I got some ideas I wanted to put down at the same time as set some things up for a future template. And I got some new toys to play with as well. I was very late to thall amp. This is one that I've known about. I've been such a big fan of Buster for years. And hey, what's up, Rainquill? How's it going, man? And Javon Hubbard, how's it going, dude? Sorry for the hiatus, guys. I stepped away for a minute to honestly, man, editing videos takes so long, and I had like a shit ton of sessions, and every week it was just kind of like a mad rush to upload a video just for my own like consistency. So I'm gonna try this out. I feel like it's less just less trouble to hang out with you guys, you know? And I get to share more. Yeah. Gigabelcofine. That's me, folks. Welcome. Yesterday, somebody said, Randy, smash that bell, Cofine. And I liked that. You can use that, probably. All right, let's get some ideas down, guys. Let's cook. Yeah. Anyway, I was saying about thall amp, though. I know I'm late to the game. This is like one of my favorite producers made this. And I was like, for the longest time, I just didn't get it. Oh, shit. Need guitar output? Sorry, guys, just a moment. I thought you could hear me. This is high-key a setup stream, by the way. That's why I didn't do any kind of like promo for this. I sort of knew it was going to be like technical issues throughout, so I'm just going to be figuring that out. I hope you guys don't mind. All right, if you can hear this sound, you know, just let me know. We got sound? All right. Hey. Oh, goddamn. Whew. Hey, how's it going? Some new faces. So I was saying I was late to the game with thall amp. Love Buster Out of Home. Took me a minute because I had a lot of amps, a lot of plugins I hadn't checked out yet that I did own. And then I was like, I was playing with the bass 6, treating it like a guitar instead of a bass for the first time. And I was like, I need thall amp for this. I need to make some disgusting riffs, and I think this is the best tool for it. So we're playing around with that. Okay. Let's see what I put down. Meters be damned. I don't know. I think this is like 3/4 and it swaps at some point. But I'm just going to leave it in 4/4 for now. I'll think about that later. The intention was just to just get a riff going to write a template, make a mix template anyway. So I'm just going to leave that and start doing some drums. All right. Already sick as fuck. I hope so. Thank you. I'm gonna use another kit I'm late to, another Out of Home fucking tool of destruction that I was super reluctant. I was like, everybody's using it, and I love the sound of it. I'm afraid I'm just gonna use nothing but this, but today I broke, and I grabbed Out of Home drums, and I'm fucking blown away. All the hype is real. I'm going to use the process signal because I'm excited, and I love the sound of it. It's ridiculous. What the fuck, dude? Okay. This is gibberish MIDI from something else. I'm just going to start fresh. Yeah, this is all like previous template. Okay. Some of these are a little off. Yep, that means you. I think that's the loop there. I don't know. This is kind of a This is kind of a psychotic riff. I'm just gonna follow it wherever it's going. Okay, not a perfect loop. Let's fix that. Oh. All right, that's the first riff. That's the first riff with no cymbals. It ends on the 3 of this bar, whatever. That's just how it goes, I guess. We're doing some kind of... Is this what mathcore is? I think this is math. I feel like I'm doing math when I'm like looking at the meters while hearing it. Like, what are my arms doing? I think like a nasty, lazy China. Beard does affect the riffs. That is, I'm glad you asked. For a long time, I was actually having a lot of trouble writing. And it was just, the beard was whack. It needed trimming, needed more regular upkeep. I was actually practicing too much. I needed to take all that time practicing and put it into beard care. So the answer is big yes. Absolutely. It's one of the first things I recommend to people starting out, you know? Follow for more tips. We're just putting MIDI in. I knew it. Thanks for the support. Onward and upward, dude, you know? Onward and upward. Okay, I was just playing the choke. Whatever. Hey, glad you're liking the vibe, C-Dub. Thanks for coming to hang. Maybe like a... There's so many cymbals in this kit. I feel spoiled. I'm like, of course there's a left and a right China. Like, come on, man. The meanest bell I've ever heard. Just diabolical. Okay. I kind of want to put crashes that mark the top of the bar for this kind of riff, because it feels truncated and it's like kind of 3/4. Like I want to crash on that. It'll kind of make it more palatable, I think. Maybe there's a bell there. Yeah, dude, these drums. I knew before getting them exactly what I was getting. You know, it's been long enough as well that like you've heard so many people use them, and it's just like that's the sound. That's the sound of like modern metal production. Haven't tried the new GGD though. Have not tried it yet. Heard great things. Saw Chris Badan using it. Sounds fucking sick. Proxor, yes, I'm back, dude. I saw your comment yesterday, and I was like, all right, I gotta stop being avoidant about this. Honestly, I said a little bit about this I started yapping about this at the top of the stream, but dude, it was just the editing. The editing of a weekly video. I was making it happen, and I like made it like a goal every week where I wanted to put that all together, no matter what. And I was holding myself to it, but I'm like, sessions started picking up real fast, and some bigger sessions I couldn't miss. And I was like, I think this only makes sense if I just stream and I'm able to hang out, talk more like this, which I like couldn't really in like a weekly video form. So yeah, I just kind of want to just sort of testing the waters, seeing how we go. Let me know if you guys like hanging out with me. Ranquil, dude. Oh, I think you gotta do it, you know? I felt the exact same way. I was like, I can hear it. I can hear those like spicy as hell room mics. I'm like, we know, we know what drums are using. But I think I folded because nobody actually really cares. Yeah, nobody listening is like, this is less heavy because it's a popular kit. I don't know. I always have to nip those thoughts at the bud. I'm like, nobody cares. But yeah, dude, strongly recommend. This is literally, I picked it up this morning knowing I was going to stream, and I was like, I want something to inspire me for the first stream, and it is doing the job. Proxor, thank you. Yeah, everything's totally fine. I moved. And then, like, I was only really set back by the move for like a month, but I got out of the swing of the videos, and I had to sort of address that problem at the same time of like workload. So yeah, dude, we out here. Okay, let's go. All right. Maybe, let me lock it in for a sec. That's not right. like added a beat or whatever. I added like an extra bar of 3 to the second time around. Whatever. Hey, thank you so much. The new stew, dude. It's amazing what a change of environment can do. Like, I'm really grateful for the studio I had too. Like the room did everything I needed it to do, except it was a little small, and there were a lot of like little annoyances. But man, change of environment, it's crazy. The room's slightly bigger, and I'm in a better part of. I'm in like my favorite part of Los Angeles. I'm really excited about that. I've been wanting to move here for a while. Strongly recommend change of scenery if you need inspiration, if you can. That goes beyond moving too. I just like going somewhere and having experiences in a new place. When I stay in too long, I go crazy. And by crazy, I mean creatively bankrupt. Okay, where's that fill? There we go. Change some of those chinas around. Maybe that's the other china. And then this is a crash. Like on the bell there, it'd be kind of cool. Maybe one less crash. Use some of these massive toms now. I've just been ignoring. Let's see. Where's the next riff start? Oh, it's right there. That's the one. Right there. This riff 2. Maybe I put the toms like in between, like a bat-do kick, like a snare tom kick, and no crashes on some of those. Yeah, that's cool. And this is just going to be like open crash, no china. Should I try playing this in? I should probably play this in. Let life be easy. So go off, merge, sweet. I'll do that later. That was crazy. Where's my pedal? Let's do it. Oh, let's make some Doom type shit. That I think will be like, I know what I'm gonna do. Okay. Where is my dude. I'm using thall amp. This is so thall amp has kind of like Oda Home Drums. It has such a signature sound. It's not. It gets. I think some people say it's kind of a one-trick pony, but it's got so many different cool processing options. Weird things like low dirt, which like kind of infuses what sounds like a sine wave or something into it. Maybe it's just like wave shaping on the low end, but this is a really cool. This is much more exciting than I thought it would be. I kind of thought it was going to be like a I don't know, like a pod, one of those like line 6 pod amp things from the Viljarda stuff, but it's much more than that. I really enjoy that. And the bass 6 is the main, I'm going to say the bass 6 is responsible for most of what you're hearing, because this is just like, let's hear the DI. I mean, it's a bass. It's basically a bass. It's a baritone guitar and a bass had a baby. And when you put that into an amp with this many like modern production hacks built into it to preserve low end and make it sound super rich. Ridiculous. I'm obsessed. I don't care if I probably won't be able to beat the Humanity's Last Breath allegations, but I don't even care. I'll take it. Abyssal Mouth. Bro, that song, that changed my brain chemistry. That song, oh my God. Yeah, it is. Yeah, you should try baritone strings on it. I was thinking about that. Rigo, I was thinking about doing that. I should pull up my list. I have like a list of mods I want to do to this thing. And man, that's on the list. I want to configure like the perfect set on like Stringjoy or something and just make it super comfortable. And I also want to like shim the neck because this angle is whack. Like the action's super high on it. I don't know if you can, and I don't think that's unique to this particular guitar. Like I think that's a Squier thing. And dude, I just want to put a wedge in there so it's low action, make it super comfortable, and yeah, be able to do that with less friction. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna try using some like paint tool shit to make my life easier. Yes. Yes. That's too fast. Me too, C-Dub. Me too. Okay, where do I want this to slam? That's the turnaround right there. But I want the drums to develop, so maybe I'll go like Dun. I can't get over these drums, dude. This is a dream come true. Maybe we'll do left and right choke. That's not a choke at all. Oh, I got it. All right. Please stand by. I realize I labeled these wrong. Come on. We have, can you guys see when I zoom in like this? It's like one of my favorite things to do. Yes! Cool. Crash R and crash R choke need to be swapped. Then I gotta update my template. Okay, that's a little, I don't know if that's what I wanted. Yeah, no. Dragon. All right, this is going to be like riff 2 build, then riff 2 big. Master, that's weird. Yep. Oh my God, this is gonna drive me insane. No, dude, okay. I can already feel how like streaming is really good for if you have OCD about like whatever you're doing, whatever you're streaming. Like if I were on my own, I'd be able to like completely fall down a rabbit hole, totally unchecked, nobody holding me accountable or like nobody making me check myself. And this just feels like, I just feel like a force pushing me forward in the song rather than like, the settings aren't right. Like I'll fix it if I need to, but like I don't feel, little things like that sometimes would lead me to be like, all right, what do I do so this never happens again? And then I like just go down some crazy tech rabbit hole. This feels right though. Thank you guys for being yourselves. Dude, such a good song, right? That was so cool. Nick Broomhall, that's my boy. He is such a homie, huge inspiration. And yeah, man, I want to write with him again soon. I'm just like, I'm all the way over here and he's all the way over there. I got to get over there. Or he's got to get over here or something. That was so much fun. Maybe this gets slower in this moment. I think it might need to. This flex and follow. Oh, this is going to get slower and it's going to feel real good. This. Do we get obnoxious at this moment? Let me just put these snares where they go. Yeah. Maybe slower? That's so crazy. Dude, I don't always write riffs like this. I don't necessarily feel they come naturally all the time, even though I love them, like weird riffs with run-on sentences. Like today, I don't know what it was, but I just hit record with the metronome on and it just came out. And there it is. It's so cool when it actually works. Yep. Okay. This riff is more normal than I thought. It just doesn't start at the top of the bar. So I'm going to ignore that and just do it anyway. It starts on 3 of 12 or whatever. No rules. I don't care. My stream, my rules. Okay. Let's actually program this in. I should play it in. I'm going to stop being a fraud and play it in. Sure. And cycle on, merge. Perfect. No notes. Something weird happened there. I'm just going to move on though. Like a stack, like a splash. And then I use the China like a crash. then like a choke would be cool. Yeah. I think it's actually too slow. My boy, Nick, how's it going, dude? I am alive. I think we summoned you. I was just talking about how much I love you. How you doing? Dude, I finally picked up thall amp. And I got excited. I picked up Out of Home drums as well. And dude, you weren't kidding. Oh my God. Holy crap. All right, I'm gonna play it from the beginning, Nick. I want you to hear this. This is bananas. Stick figure still, but this is mad. This is angry. Okay. Yeah, so we're writing pissed off heavies today. This is angry. Oh, you know we're gonna get the bees going, dude. The bees, dude. We got some bees. There's a bees knob on this thing. I'm so happy. I'm so happy with my bees knob. Just turn for bees. Turn up for bees. It's a, you know? I'm in heaven. Okay, let's do some kind of whammy pedal something now. Automation type. Okay. Let's lock in. Then maybe like a. Yep. Yep. Maybe like you. Nope. Not that, no. But something like it. Maybe. I liked it how it was before. Okay. See, my first instinct was to do some kind of like snare roll, like building up here. I think I want to put that for now. I'm not 100% confident on it, but I just want to keep moving forward. Otherwise, I'll be stuck with option paralysis. And I don't want that. You don't want that. Nobody wins that way. Here's how I'll do it. No faster than that. Softer than that. It's got to be like a da 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 da, like a high, low, mid, low type. Maybe. Yeah. Ooh, and we're off. Way softer though. Maybe I'll do one of like some of this. Fuck, wait. Angie, what's up? How's it going, dude? Staying away from the alcohol? Any Logic users in the house? Help. I can't remember. Maybe it's an Ableton thing only, but I can't remember if there is a way to use the pencil tool on velocities relative to like make this shape relative rather than like, I don't want a straight line. I want to warp all of these velocities so that they like increment upward. Like the drummer is slowly being injected with Red Bull. How do I do that? I can't remember, and I think it's like, maybe I hold Option with the pencil guy. Maybe that's it. No. I know it's something like that, dude. Somebody's going to tell me to read the fucking manual. Secret Major producer told me that he samples bee buzz sounds to create tension and anxiety in tracks. I won't say you said it, but I will do that now. I'm absolutely going to do some shit like that. I love things like that. I love using like Foley and atmosphere as well. Don't underestimate how little things like that can kind of just like make the listener more immersed in the song, even if it's like a subtle thing. Depending on the song, like sometimes like constant tape hiss is one of those that actually you can get away with more often than not. I like nature sounds. I like Goofy getting hit by a bus while listening to Eminem ASMR. That's a deep cut. Maybe that's just for me. This is entirely too hard. Oh my God, that's like velocities that low should not sound that intense. Can I do what I'm doing right now? Is this real? I think it all has to be like super low. I don't know if this is going to work. It's so fast. That's not real. It doesn't exist. Maybe this would work with a different kit, actually. Maybe I'm using the wrong kit for this type of performance. I'm going to do it anyway, and here's how. Da, 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 da. Yep. Da, da, da. Yeah, that's cool. The forearms on this drummer. Oh, halftime does it? Yeah, maybe. I'm going to try this, then I'll make a copy, and I'll do like a halftime vibe and see what ideas come out of that. Turning the sus knob down on the snare room and verb tracks will help with shit like this. Heard. Let's try that. I wonder, do I automate? Would you automate that for in a situation like this? Like, because I feel like I would want to automate, right? So that it still slams in the sections that aren't rolling like crazy. Let me just try. Let me try pulling the sus knob down. I'm gonna make this snare less sus. I was joking when I turned these all the way down to 0, but that actually kind of sounds like the performance I want. Never tried automating. Oh, you know what? Today's the day, dude. Let's try this. Let's try automating it, because there's no reason not. I don't know why. I don't know. Learn MIDI. I'm going to use MIDI CC automation. So let's pick a MIDI channel. Let's just choose something. 20, that'll do. Yeah, I like that. Okay. So now MIDI channel 20, just a random generic channel, will control the sus knob on the room and the verb. I'll just learn them both to the same parameter. That's cool. Ta 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 ta. C-Dub, absolutely. I'm gonna answer your question with Misha. I love that plugin. I don't know if they can top Archetype Misha X, in my opinion. It's got so many effects that I love. Dude, the tape echo. Pliny has like a tape echo type pedal in the pre-effects as well, but dude, the mod knob, Misha he nailed it. That was I'm gonna say go for Misha. I think it's probably more expensive, right? Because it's newer, but that's my rec. I'm gonna say go for that one. Maybe these would be cool as like little like stray hi-hat hits. Question mark. No, like open slightly. With kicks. It doesn't make sense without them. I changed my mind. I don't like this. Da, 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 da. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Up here, make this like a pedal chick type situation. This is a little psychotic. Fuck it. I'll put like some kind of fill. Yeah. Right. We call that the big dick fill. Kind of want some of these gone. I think Buster recommends using 100 on the velocities. But I'm not. I'm using higher than that. I don't have a reason for this. Okay. I think that's pretty good for a foundation. This is all kind of still like stick figure mode. But the goal is to write a template. The goal is to make a template. So I'm just going to kind of move on. Let's see. Seed up. Nice. Those are sick. Gojira and Fortin Nameless. absolutely live up to the hype. I remember Fort and Nameless being the first one that they released for guitar, I think, that like, holy shit, everyone was shocked to hear those kinds of sounds come out of a plugin. And I think it still stands up. It's so good. But yeah, more info on the Misha plugin. Things I love about it. He so clearly put in features that are meant for producers. Like a similar philosophy to Thall amp, actually, even though they're like completely different in a lot of ways. This is more minimal. The Misha plugin, what I so appreciated when I first opened that plugin is that like, not only did he include a lot of things that are useful in conjunction with other amps, like the precision drive, but he also includes like things that make quality of life while production so much easier. For example, let me pull it up. I keep trying to talk and do this at the same time. For example, this right here, the modulation post effect, the modulator. Like, most of the time when they have something like this, there aren't really any tools. There aren't anything resembling a macro, you know, like a single knob that controls a bunch of things. But like this right here, the fact that you can slowly introduce a flanger like that, and the modulation is like clear as day, like it's unmistakable, you know exactly what each of these means. That's huge. Another thing, I like that there's an envelope mode on the laser pedal. A pedal with a name like that, you should be able to like press a button and instantly hear wacky sounds, and that's the default setting. It goes like sounds ridiculous in this low register, but like dissonant wham. Like there's all these different algorithms as well for pitch changing and like ring modding. And it's just, there's so much. So you can get lost in here. And I forgot about the glitch pedal when I was recommending it too. This is like, you just kind of put Crystallizer as a guitar pedal in this plugin on top of all of these. It's like, dude. And the amps are incredible. This lead amp is huge. They're all super high gain. Even the clean is like, the clean gets pretty dirty, above like 50%. So be prepared for that. I actually load this in Studioverse before any amp that I'm using, just in case I want to use the precision drive on it. So this pedal, like when it came out, the hype about it was because it offered an alternative to the Tube Screamer for tightening up amps that aren't really, that are either not fit for modern metal or just, it was to complement amps in the effort of getting heavy modern tones. So now, having this in plugin form allows you to just like use it for that exact same reason on other amp sims. So I had an episode like late last year where I used this on like a mid-gain distortion amp, and it sounded sick. It like unlocked that amp for heavy metal. So Yeah, I could yap about that plugin for free all day. I'm yapping about it for free right now. All right, where were we? I was just talking about, let's move on. Vocal chops with the glitch pedal. That's sick. Nick. It's a good one. I want to try that. I honestly, man, I think I might enjoy exploring the glitch pedal more using it on something that's not guitar. Like putting that on a vocal, it'll probably click for me and I'll be like, yes. Because it's still a little bit of a mystery to me. I always get distracted by the lasers and the cool post effects and whatnot. Okay, let's see if I can actually finish this today. Let's do bass. God, this tone does not... I don't know what to do for bass to complement this tone. I'm just pulling up my default gin bass dark glass situation, and I'll just figure it out as I go. I almost want to put the bass in like the same octave as it. Yeah. Slap? Absolutely not. I might have to go with the... Might go with the low octave. We'll try both. Literally just random notes at the end there. That's very low gain. Is that... Okay, there we go. Little quantize action. This. Now, whatever the hell happens next, I have no idea what notes these are off the top of my head. Ooh. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. What note are you? You are C. Dun, dun. Dun, dun. Dun, dun. Let's see. JP6 Blue. What's up, Dad? How you doing? It's good to see you. Good to see you show up in chat. I'm glad you're here, even though I haven't done any I haven't told anyone about today's stream or anything. I just wanted to like try this format out and see if anybody shows up while I like iron out all the technical stuff. But I'm glad you're here. Everybody, JP6 Blue, that's my dad, my hero. Mr. Belcafini in the house. Absolutely. We have the man himself. Dun, 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 dun. Major third. And that is a G. Sick. What next? There we go. Great work. Okay, this has to pick up by this point. Can't just be halftime China all the time. As nice as that would be, let's change the symbol. Pro tip, if you ever want one section to sound different from another section, but you don't want to do anything, just change the symbol. Just change the symbol that you're writing on, whatever it is. If it's a China, do a different crash or something. Because it's easy and it's free. Okay, here. Done it. Sure. Right. I think I want to mess this bass up some more because it's really tame at the moment. I'm honestly, as iconic as this pedal is, I should know it a lot better than I do. Every time I open it, I'm a little bit like, am I gonna mess with my low end? Am I going to ruin things? It always sounds sick, but I'm just like, I'm never totally clear on the low end Like, I don't know. I guess I just haven't tweaked it enough and gotten familiar with it. I feel like there's sauce that I've yet to find. Okay. I said that like I didn't like it. That's not the case. I'm still learning it. Da, 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 da. Need like another low note there. I'm not really sure how to make those two get along. This is so rich in the low end. I should double track it before I start tackling that problem, though. Where are my rhythms? Oh, I love this. Guys, I'm excited about this. I'm excited about this idea. Okay. Make sure this thall amp likes my rhythm DI. What am I using? Let's see if I can play it again. Please. Okay. Ending second time. Let's see, is that it? Is that our guy? Yeah, yep, that's our guy. That was sick. Okay. What next? Can we please get this? I think I want to put some kind of release together. Like, I don't really have a good reason not to, except for just, I don't know, wanting to do something. I don't know, wanting to commit more of myself to it, I guess. And I don't necessarily think that's a good reason. I just want to share the music. I want to put it somewhere where you can listen. I might do something. Stand by for that. Yep. grab this MIDI and just butcher it. I do that a lot. I like copy the MIDI from a riff that's totally unrelated, just so there's notes in front of me, and then work on just changing them by hand if I don't play it in. And right now, I don't really feel like playing it in. But I'm going to anyway. I just caught myself being lazy. That's easy. Something like that. That's so low, dude. Is that the same note I was? Yeah, that's the same low D. It's gonna be minor third. Do some of this. Some of this. Yeah. Down, down. Down, down. Gets it perfect in one take. That's hilarious. Perfect. I'm flattered. It is not. Whole lot of editing happening. Yeah, I'm a fraud, by the way. Okay. Maybe we put B's on those bendy guys. Is that cool? Da, 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 da. No. No, that's whack. But I'm going to try it. That sounded better in my head, huh? Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, I think that's a no. Maybe just 12? Oh, come on. Maybe just like up 12 semitones will do it. Oh, maybe I'll just do something crazy like that. Maybe not. Oh, that could be cool, like a slight bend. I'm just I'm just trying to find an excuse to use the fun knob. Just trying to get an excuse to get this guy going. Yeah. Yes, but selectively as a little moment. I think so. I think you're right. I'm going to see if this little like mini bend serves the riff at all. And maybe that'll stay, basically just to like exaggerate the bend that's happening here. But definitely there's got to be some kind of moment. That's what I'm looking for. Those are the B's in question. I'm getting less and less certain about this by the moment. It's got to be subtle. Yeah. This is worth it. Mm-hmm. That is so sick. Still probably too much, but like, God, this is so hard. This takes so long. I'm joking when I say this is hard, but like, I'm not. I'm also not joking. This takes so long. Like a lot of the time, some of the most exciting ideas are just like quick little things. This is not necessarily one of those. But I think I like what it's doing, so I'm just gonna keep following it. I'm gonna trust it. That's what I'm gonna do. This. Yeah. Oops. Snap automation. Almost. There it is. Uncertain. Details. Exactly. Details. Dun, dun. Oh, that view gives me a headache. I was gonna see if I could like watch it go like this. No, that makes me uncomfortable. Dun, 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 dun. Almost. Where'd you go? Here. I'm really glad that this will just apply to both rhythm guitars when I copy paste it. It just makes this real easy once I'm done programming it. Okay. Anyone try out the new Otahome basses, by the way? Because I saw those. Go on the market. Coincidentally, as I decided to finally get thall amp and Otahome drums. So I resisted spending just a bunch of money on these plugins, even though I want to try the new bass. Thoughts? Anybody try it yet? I know there's 3 of them, and they all look sinister in different ways. I'm excited. Yeah, this is cool. Now, just do a quick little copy paste type beat. There it is. I'll record on the record track and then drag it down. Okay. Check a few things real quick. Yeah, it moves like. What happened there? Something crazy happened for a moment there. Oh, I changed tempo, flex time. I understand now. Okay. Cool. All right. Literally like push the string off the fretboard for a moment there. I need to lower the action on this and maybe do some baritone strings. I think that might be the move. One more. Yeah, I'll use these takes instead of the old one. Yeah, that's cool. Okay. Okay, I think since the goal here is to leave with like a template, I want to have a section that uses the toms. So I can dial those in right and kind of make sure that they all get along with each other. The toms sound huge in Otahome drum. They're almost like too huge that I don't know how to fit anything else into the mix with them. That's sort of the only problem I'm having with the kit. It's not even a problem. It's just like a learning curve. What is, dude? Chill. This window is bugging out. Anyway. Okay. I'm going to play all that again, but palm muted, and we'll do some kind of tribal something or other. Just copying the drums over to play along, and then I'll do some new drums. low latency monitoring. Oh, the click is wild. Yeah, I just ignored the meters. And that's what I get. One more of those. This tone is just snarling. I love it. I don't know, I keep forgetting how the turnaround goes. Let me just focus on one thing at a time. That's the turnaround right there. That's where the riff starts again. Okay. Let's start with just some pedal hats. Kind of getting distracted by the kick pattern. So in order to write the tom thing, I'm just going to listen to the guitars and this hi-hat guy. Okay. Maybe no snare for the first half, and then snares on 3 for the second half. So like. Is there a 3? Snares on 3. That usually works when there's like a 3. I think. Okay. Let's just start adding toms. I'm so glad I can edit this. I end up naturally kind of swinging it because of all of the reasons, because of how sloppy I am with keyboard drumming. We're still getting better, folks. Snare on 3 works no matter what. That is a good rule. I remember before I knew what halftime meant, I didn't realize that like snare on 3 is halftime. I just did it for most things. That was like a default time feel when I was writing heavies. Now when people call it halftime, I'm like, oh, you mean time? Those toms have so much low end. Yeah, we got to do something about that. That's so much low end. That's a part. These have to be here. I think that's the move, Nick. I think I got to do that. Because this is just, it's really, really exciting on its own. And as I'm blending it with other things, I'm like, I can't take it. It's too much. What in the Hans Zimmer? Okay. There we go. That's so much easier to look at. dun, 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 dun. Gonna start using that, copy pasting. Dun, 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 ka. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Then move this to kick. Ta, ta, ta. Like some hits there. That's the snare, but oh my God. I forgot I soloed them in the mixer. I was like, snare broke? Snare machine broke? Yes, key command to bump a note's velocity up. Dude, I don't know what I would do without it. It's all in the transform. Where is it? The MIDI transform shortcuts. I just filled these with a bunch of different things I love to do and assigned them to whatever's quickest, or like whatever I'm used to from Pro Tools. Dude, gotta do it. It's so good. Command up and down to nudge velocity is like, that's my jam. I think that one's from Pro Tools. And I had to have it. Da, da, da. Let's see. Maybe like a China crash. I'm getting lost in the symbols. There's so many symbols in this kit. Like this kind of thing, you know? Some of these. Yeah, this drummer is ripped. Who's playing all these fucking wacky? Yep. Yeah, it technically starts there. So cut up to here. There we go. And then add more snares. Yep. Maybe end it on a kick with like a choke. How did I end these previous riffs? Hey, Corny, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Do like a fill there with some snares up front. Maybe like a kind of. Hey, I'm glad you did, dude. Thanks for coming to hang. How was stream today, dude? I saw Chris was streaming today. I was looking up how to stream when he was streaming. Otherwise, I would have been there. But how was it? Sick as fuck as usual? I think it's got a loop there. Otherwise, I'm never going to make this template. Okay, we have a loop. Let's start mixing. I'm at least going to focus on mixing the rhythm section here, like just drums, guitar, and bass together. I know this needs production layers and stuff to be like a song, but the goal today is just to mix, get these together. So next time I open up all these cool Oda-home drums and guitars, I'll have an easier time getting things to sound right and getting ideas out. So let's just do that. As you can see, we're basically done. They sound so good, dude, these drums. And the amp just suits the low. What the hell? Okay. Let's get these guitars and this bass to be best friends. Mila, what's up? How's it going? I am so excited for this trip coming up. I can't wait. I'm so excited to see it. It's been every single day, Tyler and I talking about it. I can't wait. I'm mentally in Europe right now. Whatever that means. Rico, lead guitar. I don't know how far I'll get with production on this idea today. I'll probably add some kind of lead guitar after, but right now I'm just focusing on like dialing in the tones together, since this is a new amp for me, new drums, and I'm trying to find out how to make double drop D make sense with a bass. So I'm definitely going to do some lead guitar and some layers in this build, and anytime anything repeats, but not quite yet. Just want to find where things are rubbing and fix it. That's been irritating me. That like 1500. Absolutely not. Yeah, that flub, the flub is insane. This is Flub City, USA down here in like the 100 to 200 range. You know, it sounds insane, but I actually kind of like the way it's blending right now. Like they each are playing roles in the mix rather than this one just like the rhythm guitar is just taking over. I kind of like where it's sitting. Maybe something like this on the guitars, just because of how like abrasive thall amp can be. Like I don't want to turn the drive down though. Okay. Okay. For those who know. Let me see. I've been doing this lately when there's like an impact with a swoop at the beginning. If I know I'm going to use that same sound over and over, I've taken to like adjusting the anchor here to wherever the impact is. That way I can easily lock it to the grid. Like it reads that as like the beginning of the file as far as like Logic's grid is concerned. So I've started doing that, going in like, hitting W to go in the file editor and just drag the anchor to wherever needs to get lined up on the grid. And that way, when you do that, it always lines up with the downbeat just right. I can kind of see that's where like the high-end information comes in. So scrub a little bit more. And then do something here so that it doesn't add even more flub to this absolutely cluttered low end. That's a little too much. And maybe like, yeah, I don't need that. I didn't mean to do that. I don't know why I grabbed the high pass filter or the low, whatever. Yeah, yep. Keeping that. Nick, yeah, dude, that's a good one. That was a good one. When I ever discovered that right there, oh, just makes sliding these around so much easier. Like relative grid, you know, once you put it where it needs to go, relative grid will do that for you. But if you do it once with the sample, you know, you can just slide it around. And I'm pretty sure, let me test this right now. I'm pretty sure if you do that edit, it will reflect in every like child region to that file. Let me try it. So like if I make an edit here, every single instance of Subsmash will follow it. I think that's the way it works. No? I'm lying? I'm saying the thing that's not? Yeah, never mind. Okay. I thought that was the case. That would have been cool. Because I know how it appears in here. In your browser, they show up as like little guys underneath. So I thought maybe that was, no, the anchor is unique to the region. Okay. Ignore me. Okay. I think I'll add one more. I'm going to add another day one impact sample here. That's been in the fold for like probably too long. I've rinsed this impact sample. This, maybe a little bit of this type shit. That's going to be really intrusive, so I'll make it short. Oh, and some kind of impact there. God, I'm so predictable. I put this in my template. I put like all of the impacts in places that I tend to put impacts, like bar 5 always seems to have something. So I put sweeps leading up to them just so I can unmute and then hear like a crazy sound. And of course, that's like exactly the point where I want to hear a cymbal or like a impact or something. This one might be too bright and like not fitting for the genre. Let's try it though. God, these are mostly just splice loops, by the way. I realize I'm like self-snitching with the names of these. I don't really care. They're all splice or something like that. Some of these I made from like reverse effects and sound design. If you can't find it on Splice, it's probably because I made it. Yes. I know it's a clap and it's probably meant for EDM, but it's going in our breakdown. And a little fade at the front, so it sounds like it's hitting a bus compressor. It doesn't overload the limiter. see. Is a spin down corny? Yes. The answer is yes. Unless... maybe if it was longer, but like bottomed out like that. Okay, maybe it's not. Maybe it's not corny. Oh, I almost wish it like stayed super low there. Not right now. I'm here to make a template. I'm getting distracted. Getting distracted by all these heavies, guys. Yep, I'm actually going to keep that. That's kind of cool. Oh, oops. This sample is definitely going to be too much. What happened? Did I nudge these wrong? I messed something up. Anyway. There we go. Yes, we got the soundbar. We got the 5.1 mix test. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with where this is as like a starting point. Like I think I'd be happy to call this a template. If I just added some lead guitars or something. So let's see, what kind of sound do we want? All this talk about Archetype Misha, I'm just going to throw an instance of Archetype Misha in. And I almost want to switch guitars, but I don't want to switch guitars because I'm sitting down and then I'd have to get up, and I don't want to do that. Let's see if I can get like anything close to like a lead register here. I'm using the octaver, definitely. Direct with some octave above. Doubler. Okay. Let's see, who was C-Dub? If you're still here, I'm going to probably make one of my favorite lead sounds in Archetype Misha. It's kind of my go-to. Like every time, I'm going to build it from scratch because I'm going to be using a different guitar. But every time I open this for lead, I end up doing these few things. Quarter note tape echo with the mod somewhere above noon. Mix like a little too high. And a quarter note stereo delay as well with the ducker up. Some reverb. And I play with the feedback on that tape echo before the amp, because the sound of it decaying as the repeats go on before the amp, sort of like, you can hear it like tickle the drive as it lowers in volume. And that's so cool to me. I think I first heard it like in, probably first heard it in Make Total Destroy, like the, that was the cursed version, but that kind of, like that sound has been in my head for so long. And when I ever finally opened this plugin, I was like, thank you. Thank you, Misha, for giving us that. The mod specifically, you can hear it wiggle in a really cool way. Like it has some kind of flutter situation. It's too cool. It's great because if you make a mistake, you get to hear it like 100 times. Pro tip. Okay, what even do I hear? Maybe like a... I want it in this build-up part, actually. Then I'll double that section as well. Yep. But just to add snare. That'll be cool. Yeah. And I'll change the fill so it goes like dunk da dunk ka. Dunk da dunk. Let's find out where the snare goes. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. Yep. And now this breakdown can happen again, including this lead, and it'll have more depth, like the story's actually developing, like there's a story. No, I wanted the tom guy. I didn't want the tom guy. I want the cymbal guy. Hopefully, this riff doesn't get exhausting after all these repeats. At Kim Buckafini, that's my mom. What's up, Mom? Haven't seen my dog once. No, Willa's in the other room. Willa is probably hanging out, probably bothering Ty right about now. Definitely got to go say hello. I wonder if I could get her in here. She's so hard to, like, she's stubborn, you know? It's like as soon as I'm filming, she'll just disappear and doesn't want to be on camera. Very, she's a diva. Some diva behavior. Need a fill there. Without getting too repetitive. That's cool. Maybe this will be cool. And what did I say? If you want one section to sound different, just change the symbol. Change the symbol. Whatever you're writing on, change it to something else. This time, we're going to go to China Left. Tasty and delicious. And then I'm going to change this to a different crash. Then let's put this on a... Put some of these on like a stack, maybe. That'd be cool. Maybe like a traka. That'd be cool. Mm. It'd be cooler if I accented the riff actually at the end. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. On a China with the snare. So like duck 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 duck. Oh, those are flams. Oh, shit. China left, maybe? Where's... Oh, I'm on China left. China right. Dun, dun, dun. And whatever I land on at the end, I'll have a choke. Yep. All right, and I just had what I think is a logic crash. Stand by. Logic does this thing every now and then where I'll hear a blip. I'll see the master fader do like a crazy clip and then silence. And somewhere in the signal chain here, it's messed up and isn't passing signal until I restart logic. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna maybe if I change my buffer, it'll like reload all the plugins and maybe then it'll be happy. Oh, okay. We're in business. Everybody wake up. Yeah, we should be good. Nice. Okay. Sometimes I have to restart logic when that happens. I'm glad I didn't. All right. Okay, guys, I think I got to call it. So let's give it a listen from the top. I'm going to end up saving this as a template for sure. And I think now every time I show up with a bass 6 with an idea, this is going to help me get it closer to done sooner. Let's take a listen. Crazy. Absolutely mad. I should have said the line, dude. Throw the mastering chain on and give it a listen. Dude, one time you said something slightly different and your comment section did not let you get away with it. It was like, you're like, chuck on the mix bus compressor. And somebody was like, chuck on the mix bus compressor? It's like, dude, you can't. Oh, dude, that's just funny. That's iconic. Yeah, dude. So this is a Squier bass 6. It's a 30-inch scale length. It's meant to be in standard tuning, just an octave down. and it is surprisingly sick for its super low price. I mean, it's a Squire. It's, there's all kinds of manufacturing corners cut to get it to the low price. But I'm using it for evil, and it sounds great. So, yeah, this is. I know this is sort of the same thing that the dude from Villanova uses, and if you're familiar with Loreweaver, Blake uses something like this as well. And it's so good. This and thall lamp together, it's mad, absolutely mad. Yeah, I'm thinking of doing a few mods to this. Maybe I'll talk about that real quick, because I have a list of things I want to do. It's probably going to end up like, it's one of those things where I'm going to have fun modding this out, but I'm also probably going to end up like spending as much money, if not more, on the mods than I would on the guitar. Mostly for pickups, and I don't even know. Maybe I'll leave them in, but I want to like sand the neck down because it's glossy, but not in like a cool way. I want to shim the neck, which gets the action lower, like puts a wedge so that this goes like that a bit more. And doesn't mess with the bridge. I think I want to replace this with a hardtail. This is a trem. I don't need that. I don't need a trem. I don't need like whatever the hell Jaguar. And replacing some of these little hardware things just in addition to that. But yeah, this thing is so heavy. Especially with our friend thall amp. This is just ridiculous. Like that's just the note definition this low is stupid. I think Blake from Loreweaver goes down to A, so it matches this A string, so that it does kind of like what Periphery is doing now, like the low octave plus another low octave. So it's like a drop octave. So it's like AA, DGBE. But this does not give me what it intends to for those notes. I get so low that like note definition is out of the window. Like it's not as bad, I guess, as it should be. It's just like, as long as you keep the octave on top, it's like, you can keep some note definition, but dude. Yeah, you should get something and mod it. You should take a look at what's like on Reverb, or find something that catches your eye that needs like a complete makeover. I haven't even begun here, so maybe after I sand the neck and then cause irreparable damage, I won't be as excited, and I won't be telling everybody to to mod guitars. But it's fun to think about. Okay, I gotta go. Thank you guys so much, as featured in June issue of Guitars on Couches. More things I need to pick back up and just be consistent about. Thank you all for your patience. It's been a minute since I posted on YouTube, and I just want to find a way to hang out with you guys that doesn't clash with my schedule. And I think I'm going to do this. I think I'm going to keep doing this every now and then. This would be a cool weekend riffs. I'd actually do it on the weekend, making the name make sense rather than like missing my deadline to edit it. Anyway, love you guys. Thanks for coming to hang. I'll see you later. Guitars on Couches Guitars on Couches revival. I got to do it. I got to get some more couches. That's what's next. Maybe I'll mod out a couch next. That'd be kind of cool. Anyway, love you guys. Thank you so much for coming to hang. I will see you later.